You know, when you're fishing a body of water like the Wisconsin River here and you have so many dams, a lot depends on the current as far as where you're gonna fish. Like last week up here, they had 2 gates wide open and the current was just screaming. And most of the fish we caught today have been in the main troughs. Well, last week with the amount of current there was, the fish wouldn't even be sitting in these main troughs. They'd be sitting always off to the outside. So you really want to watch that current flow. And like I say, when the current's really cranking up here on the Wisconsin River, you want to get right on the edge and you can anchor up in that deep water and pitch into the current breaks. That's where they're going to sit. And also, if you want a vertical jig like we're vertical jigging, I try to get around any of the bends where the current slows down. And again, you got to think about that. These fish aren't going to sit out in that 5-6 mile an hour current. They're going to be in that current that's less than probably 2 miles an hour or 1.5 miles. So that's the key thing when you're coming onto a river like this, is to really watch that current flow. And up here, it really, when we get a lot of rain, it's amazing when they open them gates up there, how fast that current starts cranking through here. It doesn't take long, a couple hours, and them fish will switch where they're sitting. Same thing is when the current's cranking and they shut the dams up there, the same thing, and that current slows down, then fish are going to move on you. Then they're going to move out to the deeper water where there's just a little bit of current. Like today, this is almost perfect drifting through here. And a couple different times we tried anchoring up and pitching, and we couldn't get it to work for us today, but I know a lot of the other guys I saw were catching quite a few fish, just pitching at a 45 into that current and just letting that jig come around seems to work pretty good.